Good evening, you're watching What's Trendee, and I'm Walt Turner, here to remind you that the weather is never boring, especially when it's breaking records. Tonight, we're diving into the latest Atlantic drama, Hurricane Erin, the overachiever of the 2025 hurricane season. Because apparently, the Atlantic just can't help itself. First up, Hurricane Erin is making headlines for being one of the fastest strengthening storms in Atlantic history. Because what's a hurricane season without a little extra chaos, right? Before we get down to business, we'll hear from our social media correspondent, Wendy Tullis. Wendy.
Thanks, Walt. Thank you for watching What's Trendy. So that we can keep providing you useful content, do us a favor and click that subscribe button. Thanks. Walt, back to you.
Thanks, Wendy. So, Erin started as a humble Category 1 hurricane on Friday morning, with winds at a modest 75 miles per hour. But why settle for average? In just over 24 hours, Erin cranked it up to Category 5, with winds near 160 miles per hour. That's right, Erin went from mildly concerning to history book material faster than you can say climate change. And if you're wondering, yes, this is rare. But not as rare as it used to be. Erin is now the 11th Category 5 hurricane in the Atlantic since 2016. Apparently, Category 5 is the new black. Erin is currently spinning north of Puerto Rico, about 150 miles away, and is expected to avoid a direct hit on land. But don't get too comfortable, life-threatening surf and rip currents are on the way for the Bahamas, US East Coast, and Atlantic Canada. Because who doesn't love a little danger at the beach? Ports in Puerto Rico and the US Virgin Islands are closed, flash flood warnings are up, and some areas could see up to 6 inches of rain. So, if you were planning a Caribbean getaway, maybe check the forecast or just stay home. Erin's wind field is expected to double or triple in size next week, because apparently, bigger is better. And with sea temperatures warmer than ever, forecasters say we should expect more storms like this. Isn't progress wonderful? That's all for now. Stay tuned to What's Trendy for more updates, because the Atlantic never sleeps, and neither do we. Thanks for watching, I'm Walt Turner. This is What's Trendy, where the news is always a little too interesting. Up next is Wanda Tempe with a report on how this will affect everyday Americans. Wanda.
Thanks, Walt. Yes, just what the American citizen needed. Another reminder that vacation planning now means playing Russian roulette with Category 5 hurricanes. Because nothing says progress quite like oceans warm enough to turn a gentle breeze into a roof-ripping monster overnight. But don't worry, Erin probably won't hit land directly. Just the little things like ports shutting down, beaches turning into danger zones, and coastal residents wondering why their flood insurance costs more than their mortgage. So relax, grab your umbrella, and maybe a canoe. And remember, when it comes to climate chaos, the Atlantic is working overtime to make sure your weather app is more terrifying than your 401k. This is Wanda Tempe, reporting for What's Trendy News. Have a great day.